Financial independence, the 6-step strategy for early retirement and financial stability. Whether you're in your mid-20s planning for your future or in your late 40s trying to save up for retirement, you have one thing in common: the motivation to gain as much financial independence as possible, to live the remaining of your years in peace and financial stability. There are a few ways you can do that: saving, planning, and executing, to name a few. In this video, we'll guide you step by step on how to attain financial independence and, quite possibly, retire early to live the rest of your life in comfort without having to worry about your daily finances. Step 1. Consult a financial advisor. Contrary to popular expectations, financial advisors and counselors offer a lot of guidance in helping you manage your monetary and tangible assets, as well as lead you into the right direction of where to go depending on your current financial and career situation. Research shows that people who consulted financial advisors and experts had an easier time saving up for an early retirement as opposed to the people who didn't consult one. Research about renowned financial advisors in your area and pay them a visit to discuss your financial and retirement plan. Make sure to tell your advisor exactly what you're aiming for in regards for your own future so that they can counsel you better. Step 2. Learn about financial independence. Retire early. FIRE system. The FIRE system is a sort of financial movement centered around aggressive savings and investment in order to attain financial freedom and stability and possibly work towards an early retirement. According to Investopedia, proponents of FIRE retirement aim to accumulate funds very early on in their lives, 40s or 50s, so that they can live off them after retirement. FIRE system encourages individuals to plan their future by maintaining their monetary and material assets, as well as risk management of investments to accumulate and save wealth. This system puts an emphasis on monitoring your budget and expenses in order for you to learn the balance between them to maximize savings to be used after retirement. The system runs on 2 basic rules of saving: the 25 times rule, which calculates just how much money you need to save up for retirement, and the 4% rule, which tells you how much you can withdraw from your retirement fund in the first year after being retired. For example, if your total retirement savings are $100,000, by the 4% rule, you should only use $4,000 in the first year. This system has 3 broad approaches with varying levels of intensity, depending on the lifestyle you plan to maintain after retirement. 1. Fat FIRE. Centered around aggressive saving and investment practices, Fat FIRE allows you to retire maintaining your current standard of living. This works particularly well for individuals who don't want to deviate from their current spending habits and would prefer to keep living continuing it. 2. Lean FIRE. As a stark contrast to Fat FIRE, Lean FIRE focuses on a very stringently minimalistic lifestyle. Save more, spend less. This allows you to live lavishly after retirement. But of course, it's far more restricted than other approaches of FIRE and requires extreme willpower and determination. 3. Barista FIRE. This approach lies in between Fat FIRE and Lean FIRE, a mediator, if you will. People who prefer this approach live according to a standard a bit above minimalistic and a little below living with extreme expenditures, using a combination of part-time work and savings to fuel their expenses after retirement. Step 3. Track your budget and finances. The most important strategy to use for attaining financial stability is to find out where you're losing money and why. This will help you minimize your monetary losses and, in turn, allocate that money into better and efficient purposes that will generate revenue and produce wealth. To do this, according to Business Insider, first calculate your own net worth, more commonly known as disposable income, aka the income that you take home as cash that isn't hoarded by taxes or insurance. After that, calculate your monthly and annual expenses by checking your accounts and/or credit card statements. This will help you minimize expenses and maximize savings. Lastly, monitor your material and physical assets, such as land and valuable items such as gold and diamonds. If property prices are expected to fall in the near future, sell most of it right now and put the money away as savings. Monitoring your property will help you regain financial freedom by letting go of the assets that were causing you monetary losses. Step 4. Pay off your debts and start a savings account. While tracking your finances, track all your pending debts, mortgage, medical debt, bank loans and student loans, and pay them off as soon as possible to reduce future expenses and achieve the ultimate financial and mental zen. It's better to pay off the debt and loans with high and increasing interest rates first, because you wouldn't want to lose more money as time goes on. It's better to start a savings account as soon as possible, so that you can keep a set percentage, ideally 15% of your income aside, and allocate it to the savings account each month. This savings account will also serve as your emergency fund in case of any natural calamities like earthquakes or cyclones, health-related such as accident and diseases, and as a travel fund for urgency. At the end of the year, you should be able to accumulate wealth that is 3 times your monthly income. Step 5. Start planning ahead. Roth IRA and insurance. Another great way to accumulate retirement savings is opening up a 401k or a Roth IRA individual retirement account. Both accounts have features and offer amenities exclusive to retirement purposes and will help you retire faster than normal. Contributions in a traditional 401k are made pre-tax, means tax will still be cut on the amount deposited, while the deposits in a Roth IRA are exclusive of tax charges. According to Forbes, the leading magazine on all things finance, if you believe that your tax will be less post-retirement, then a traditional 401k might not be a bad option. However, if you know with certainty that your taxes will in fact be higher after retirement, it's better to open up a Roth IRA. One drawback of the 401k is that you won't be able to take money out until you reach 59. The same rule does not apply to a Roth IRA. Another thing to do is to invest in an insurance plan, according to your budget and affordability, to smoothen out your consumption during adverse events. Insurance can help cover for the colossal expenses caused by accidents or any other unforeseen circumstances and help you pay them without having to dive into your savings. Step 6. Economic discipline and wise investment. Lastly, to achieve economic discipline and indulge in wiser forms of investment to perpetuate your early retirement, you should apply money-saving tricks, live frugally, maximize your income, minimize your expenses, expand your income sources, part-time, side hustle, promotion, invest in property, rental that yield constantly high returns. Minimize risk factors while investing. Don't invest in failing businesses. Invest in stocks with reasonable returns. Buy shares in profitable companies. Invest in low-cost index funds. Shelter your investment returns from taxation. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.